I just got back from my run. I'm thinking about starting the cooking tutorials today, but I think in order to do the first videos, we got to do the first intro about like basic sauces and ingredients. Also, this light is terrible, so let's switch positions in 1, 2. So quick check of what's left in the pantry. Gochujang. If you're Korean, you gotta use a lot of this. Let's go to the mart and get loaded up. Today we're going to cover the basics of Korean cooking. I mean, if you watched a Korean drama,
뭐야?
or you got a Korean friend who cooks some ramen for you late at night, or you're just interested in Korean cooking, I think this is the first step to get started. You need to get the basic spices, the basic flavoring down, and once you get those basics down, you can literally make over 20, 30 like authentic, just great tasting Korean dishes. And I'm not talking about the fusion or like the, you know, just the stuff that you get off street carts. I know those are pretty good too, but these are more the home cooked, like make your mama proud, type of dishes. I just finished up setting up, and let's get into it. Alright, so these are the 20 ingredients that we need to procure to start off with. Again, if you don't have all of them, that's totally fine. Gukganjang, this is basically soy sauce. We usually use this one for broths only, or stews, because it's a lot saltier. Jinganjang, also known as kanjang, also known as soy sauce. This is what we're going to use probably the most. It's basically just regular soy sauce. It's good for stir fries, some marinades, and dipping sauces. This is doenjang, the soul of every Korean. But basically it's soybean paste. And we usually use it in a stew called doenjang-jjigae, which is soybean stew. And it doesn't smell actually that bad. If you take a look, it's just, yeah, it's just like you can scoop it out. It's kind of a little bit thicker than like curry paste, and you drop it into broths. Alright, now we got red chili pepper paste. I almost said red hot chili peppers, but same thing. So these are just using Korean peppers, and we definitely use it for spice. As you know, Koreans I think are the leading victims of stomach cancer, and you'll probably know why, and this is probably one of the main reasons. Koreans love spicy food, and this is used in like tteokbokki, in kimchi jjigae, in doenjang jjigae. These are all just like very popular like soul food dishes for Koreans. And of course the Koreans would come with more spice. This is basically the same peppers, but it's now grounded up and not in a paste. Note that this is not the same sort of peppers or the peppers that you see when you order Pizza Hut and it comes with red hot or chili flakes and Parmesan cheese. These are not that chili flakes. This is one thing I think that really makes the food or the taste sort of authentic. So if you can recruit this or you can procure this at a Korean mart, I would definitely advise to do so. It doesn't have to be this brand exactly though. Chamgirim. This is sesame oil. We generally use this when we have finished cooking or we're nearly finished cooking something, and we pour just a little bit to make it taste what we Korean calls gosohan mat, and that basically means, actually I don't know what the direct translation is, maybe something like roasty. I don't know if you if you know what a proper translation would be, like leave comments below. 들기름. This I think in English is called perilla oil. Actually I don't know exactly what that whatever the vegetable is, but this is used sometimes in replacement of the sesame oil that I just showed before. But again, if you don't have this, it's fine. You can use the sesame oil. Salt, pretty simple. Sugar, what's life without sugar? Some soybean oil, vegetable oil also works, olive oil also works. Sesame seeds for garnish, always looks quite nice, tastes good. So this one is shrimp brine. Inside you have basically like mini shrimp and it's just been brined. This is another one that's probably you're going to have to go to a Korean mart to find. Some people just prefer just to use salt, and that's fine as well. Shikcho or vinegar. It can be rice vinegar, it could be any type of vinegar, it doesn't matter. This is muljat. This is a very optional one, but it's basically a very sugar sauce that you can add to your cooking. It's used a lot with sort of stir fries, but again, if you don't have access to a Korean mart, let's skip this one. You can just use sugar. Just black pepper. That was more of a run through the sauces that you can stock in your pantry, and with this, like I said, we're going to go through at least 20 new Korean dishes. Here are some of the basic kind of vegetables that we're going to use to sort of season the oil when we first start cooking. First is minced garlic. Of course, you can mince yourself. Sometimes it takes a lot of time. Alright, the other one is just garlic. Onions. Tepa, this is basically leeks. There's the smaller ones too, which I don't know, I usually just call them spring onions. It's just called pa, and that should be here as well, but I don't think I forgot them, but I use them interchangeably, to be honest. So next is cheongyanggochu, but basically these are the more spicier ones, peppers. If you're in the States or in a Western country and these are hard to find, I think you can go with jalapenos, but jalapenos are really spicy too, so I would try to use them sparingly. Honggochu, which is red Korean peppers as well. Alright, thanks for tuning in. This was a quick video just to show the sort of how to fill up your pantry very quickly, and with this we're going to get started on a lot of dishes. So if you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's start cooking together.